I mean, my friends, there's sort of like a unspoken code that we're there for each other and we would never turn on each other. It's like kind of like this alliance that is the best kind of friendship you can have.
It's just a lot of a lot.
Which apparently is also when she grabs her co-stars without permission.
Wait, so am I blaming my husband?
Right, am I saying he killed her?
This is one of my favorite additions that you came up with. I think it's nuts.
What happens when Hollywood's perfect friendship shatters behind closed doors? When America's sweetheart gets caught in her own web of contradictions? When the evidence that could end a career was hiding in plain sight all along? I've spent weeks investigating what really happened between Blake Lively, Taylor Swift, and Justin Baldoni. And what I discovered will change everything you thought you knew about this scandal. By the end of this video, you'll see the smoking gun evidence that Hollywood insiders are calling career-ending, evidence that was buried until now. For years, we've watched Blake Lively and Taylor Swift flaunt their so-called friendship goals across social media. The perfect Instagram posts, the gushing interviews, the carefully crafted public appearances. But behind that picture-perfect facade, a relationship built on using each other for career advancement. According to explosive new reports from the Daily Mail, Blake and Taylor are supposedly speaking again after their major fallout. Sources claim Blake has apologized to Taylor. And if you know anything about Blake Lively's history, you know this is practically unheard of. Let that sink in. The woman who refused to apologize for making jokes about Princess Kate's cancer battle suddenly feels the need to make amends with Taylor. But here's what they're not telling you. According to my exclusive source close to Taylor's team, Taylor isn't just forgiving and forgetting. She's taking stock of which friends are genuine versus which ones use her name for personal gain. And the timing? Suspiciously convenient. Legal documents show Taylor Swift will be forced to testify under oath in this lawsuit. She'll have to reveal exactly how Blake used their friendship to pressure Sony executives and even cast members for It Ends With Us. Think about it. If your friend had used your name to threaten people and manipulate an entire production, would you forgive them just because they said sorry? Or is there something more complicated happening behind the scenes? But the friendship drama, that's just the beginning. Because what I'm about to show you next blows this entire case wide open. While researching this story, I discovered something that changes everything about Blake's allegations against Justin Baldoni. A video so damning that legal experts are calling it the smoking gun. In footage that's been buried for years, Blake Lively herself admits to grabbing co-star Henry Golding's crotch during filming A Simple Favor, completely unscripted and without prior consent.
Wait, so am I blaming my husband?
Right, am I saying he killed her?
This
Right.
is one of my favorite additions that you came up with. I think it's nuts. And you really went for it, too.
That's always awkward. And you're like, hey, hi, nice to meet you. Can I grab your nuts? But like really hard.
But really hard? Exactly.
Not because I want to, because I feel like she would.
You heard that right. Blake laughing about grabbing her male co-star's genitals without warning, calling it an improvisation, while director Paul Feig praises her for going for it. Now let's be crystal clear about what this means. The exact behavior. Blake is accusing Justin Baldoni of inappropriate touching and creating an uncomfortable work environment. She's on camera admitting to doing herself, but worse. The double standard is staggering. As my legal source put it, if Justin had grabbed Blake's breasts without consent, she would have pressed criminal charges. When she grabbed Henry's crotch, she laughed it off as creative genius. This isn't just hypocrisy. It's potentially case-ending evidence. Multiple legal experts have confirmed this video will be central to Justin Baldoni's defense, with one calling it the piece of evidence that caught everyone off guard. Ask yourself, why hasn't a single mainstream media outlet covered this video? Who's protecting Blake's image, and what else is being hidden from the public? Before we continue, I need you to drop a comment below with what you think about this revelation. Does this change your perspective on Blake's accusations? I'm reading every comment. But it gets even more calculated when you look at the paper trail. Thanks to some incredible investigative work, we've obtained the original legal documents that started this entire scandal. What these documents reveal is nothing short of deliberate manipulation of public opinion and the legal system. Contrary to what was widely reported, Blake Lively never actually filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. Instead, her lawyer filed a complaint to the California Civil Rights Department with very specific language. Instead of stating these claims were definitely true, her lawyer carefully worded that Blake believed them to be true, a legal loophole specifically designed to avoid perjury charges if these claims are proven false. Even more suspicious, Blake refused to allow the California Rights Department to investigate her claim. Let me repeat that. She actively chose to prevent any official investigation into the very allegations she was making. And the most damning part, rather than sending this complaint to Wayfarer Studios or Justin Baldoni so they could respond, which would be standard procedure, Blake's team leaked it directly to the New York Times. Think about the strategy here. She didn't want justice or an investigation. She wanted to control the narrative. She wanted trial by public opinion before Justin could even defend himself. Our legal experts say this tactic reveals everything. It's a calculated move to avoid the consequences of making false statements under oath while maximizing public damage to Justin's reputation. And she's not the only one using this tactic. While Blake orchestrates this media circus, her husband Ryan Reynolds is facing the consequences of getting involved. Recent photos from a Wrexham soccer game reveal something telling. Ryan Reynolds standing completely alone in every shot. No celebrities, no friends, no business associates willing to be seen with him. Hollywood insiders tell us the industry has essentially quarantined the Reynolds lively power couple. As one source brutally put, anyone photographed with Ryan now knows they'll immediately have to shut down their Instagram comment. The toxicity is that severe. Ryan also employed the same legal tactic as Blake when filing a motion against Justin, claiming he believed Justin was a predator rather than stating it as fact. Another attempt to avoid potential perjury charges that could carry up to 5 years in prison. It makes you wonder, if they're so confident in their accusations, why are they so carefully avoiding making statements under oath? What are they afraid would be revealed in a thorough investigation? This case has evolved from Hollywood drama into something far more serious. A calculated attempt to destroy someone's career through carefully manipulated media narratives rather than actual evidence. When this story first broke, legal experts universally predicted a quick settlement behind closed doors. That's how these Hollywood disputes typically end. But not anymore. With the mountain of contradictory evidence being uncovered daily, legal experts now believe this case is headed for a full courtroom showdown that could permanently reshape Hollywood power dynamic. Think about what's at stake. If Justin wins this case, it doesn't just clear his name. It sends a message that even the most powerful Hollywood couples can't manipulate the media and legal system without consequences. I've been covering Hollywood for years, and I've never seen evidence this damning emerge in real time. We are watching a carefully constructed image crumble before our eyes. The question isn't just who will win this legal battle, it's whether Hollywood will ever be the same afterward. As this explosive situation continues to unfold, I'll be bringing you updates that you won't find anywhere else. If you want to stay ahead of this story before it breaks wide open, hit that subscribe button and notification bell right now. This is just the beginning. This investigation has taken weeks to compile, and there's still more evidence coming to light every day. If you found this valuable, destroying that like button tells YouTube this is the content people need to see. I want to especially thank the incredible community of truth seekers in our comments who continue sending tips and evidence. You're proving that when we work together, even Hollywood's elite can't hide the truth. What do you think will happen next in this saga? Will Taylor stand by Blake when forced to testify under oath? Is this the end of Blake's carefully crafted image? Share your predictions below. This has been an exclusive Celebrity Scoop investigation. Remember, in Hollywood, nothing is ever what it seems. And sometimes the most damning evidence comes from their own words.